Wait, what? What just happened there? Okay, no, there we
What
go.
did
We're
just
live.
happen there?
We're live.
You're
Hey guys,
effing up.
welcome back to the DLC podcast. We're talking games, movies, all things in between. I'm Isaac. That's Jacob. There's GCJ beneath me, where he normally
What's
is.
that? Ooh.
And then we got Mr. Whip, who likes to whip.
What's going on?
He likes Cool Whip.
You whip.
You like Cool Whip?
Whip.
Whip.
Cool whip.
Anyways, okay. So
Alright,
this
back
is,
to you.
it's been a minute since we've been on a podcast because things. We've been holding on to this topic for about a couple months now.
True.
But you know what? I think it's time. So this is dig right in. For those who didn't read the title, or if you're listening to audio, which this is going on audio now because I neglected you guys long enough. Or if you don't know what this word means, basically enemies that killed themselves. And what I mean by that, enemies that were going strong and then they couldn't get out of their own way, and it just became an abomination.
Or the company that was producing them stepped in way too much.
That too, which yeah,
There's a
But-
plethora of reasons why some of these fell through, but it's pretty much our top animes that really did something to kill their own momentum and hype.
Like animes that were good and then crashed.
yeah, I have a couple,
Mhm.
but there's just one I want to focus on because it makes me so angry every time I hear the opening. Because I used to love the opening, but when I hear the opening, it just makes me angry. But
Fair.
well, I'll be last. So how you doing, Twan? Hope all is well with you, Mr. Brent, sir. How about you get it going?
So I'm concerned. I'm about to steal someone's. This
You're
was
not
one
going to
of the-
steal mine. I know for a fact you're not going to
There's
steal
no way
mine.
you're stealing mine.
He's probably gonna steal mine.
I'm probably gonna steal Isaac's. This was one of the first animes I watched
I hate you.
based off multiple recommendations from people. And I watched the first season. The first season was one of the best seasons of television I had watched at the time. It was so great. And then I watched season 2 and I was like, what is going on? I don't like this. It's nonstop action all the time. And then the last 7 episodes of the series was actually pretty good, but the last 7 episodes of the series did not save it after what was a really horrible second season and I think third season. I don't know. The seasons are split up because it's kind of 2 separate series, and that's Tokyo Ghoul.
Tokyo Ghoul sucks.
Yeah,
Like,
Isaac's. I
continue.
don't think that was Isaac. That wasn't Isaac's.
But it's
Okay,
okay. No,
well,
it was
the
mine.
thumbnails. I was concerned that I was taking somebody's.
You
somebody's
did.
because it was a thumbnail.
Oh,
Can you guys not
okay.
hear me?
No,
He
I
took
block you
mine.
out sometimes.
So
He
anyways,
did take
so
mine.
my anime is Tokyo Ghoul. I don't want to take it from
I
you,
hate
but
you
I'm just
guys.
gonna slide in real quick.
No, but go ahead, Brent. I'm sure. I'll just probably. I had a backup just in case.
Hey, real
Okay,
quick hot take. Tokyo Ghoul was actually great, start to finish, and y'all just don't know what good anime is.
That's fair.
What?
Yeah, and
That was-
and Dahak is a cheap knockoff of Sword Art Online.
It really is.
It really is.
Yep, it is.
But I don't know.
You can't
Like
hurt us. We work for the state. We're
Right?
already dead. Yeah, like
that second season, it was just like it was like a cluster. It was a cluster fuck. It was like it was a mess. And I just remember watching, and then when it got into like the RE stuff, and I was like, what is going on here? Now I've heard the manga's really good, and I'm considering reading the manga. I don't know what happened to that anime, but I will be very curious to see like the differences between the manga and the anime because I remember like I just remember watching it and I was like, okay, you have this really cool main character, and all of a sudden out of nowhere, he's awesome. He's even more powerful. And then like you've got all these really great like side characters. That at the end of the day, that then starting in season 2, they all just kind of just get shoved to the side for like this weird ghoul terrorist group. And then I don't even want to start with Ari. Ari was the weirdest stuff that I'd ever seen ever. And I was like, what is going on here? Main character like doesn't have his memories anymore. I don't know. I didn't like it.
Well,
It was-
RE was so bad. The creator like he disowned it. He said it's not canon, guys. It's not canon. Forget
he
about
really?
it.
Kidding, tearing up his own
Yeah.
manga. Just
Yeah.
kidding.
So season
Like,
3 is the real season 2. But the thing is,
That's
I watched
hilarious.
the first episode of season 2, and with the way how season 1 ended, I was so confused, right? Because he was so against being a ghoul, like he was very anti-ghoul, whatever. And then out of nowhere, he's like a leader of this crew, and
Yeah.
he's carrying his buddy, and there's an owl guy, and I'm just like, wait, what? Did I miss an episode? Like how
Yeah.
like
Oh,
how
yeah.
do how do
Yeah.
how do
No,
How-
no. So you had the same exact response that I had. I was like, wait, okay, so there's an OVA somewhere. I was like, Tokyo Ghoul OVA. Like, was there a movie? Was there something that I
Like,
missed?
and you know how some animes have like clips at the end of the credits. Some animes do that. So like
Mhm.
maybe there's because honestly you could explain it within a minute. Just be like, oh, this whole time he was just undercover. Boom. All right. It's a cop out, but at least you give me no. I don't know. He's just there and he's carrying his buddy's body, and I'm just like, how did we get to that point? And I'm like, you know what? Season 2 is gonna explain it. Season 2 is gonna explain it. I watched the first
Who's
episode.
gonna come out and explain this?
I watched the first episode of it, and I'm just like, yeah, we're done. Get out of here. Tokyo Ghoul,
And
garbage
for
anime.
sure-
It's
for those of
no.
you
It
who are,
saddens me.
I've just been shaking my head for like the past 3 minutes. Yeah.
So whenever I hear
Timely
Unraveled,
classic, I think. Personally.
whenever I hear Unraveled, I just get angry.
Bro, like, and that's the thing that saddened me the most about that. Just my add-in is I love
Song's
Asphyxia.
so fire.
The second season's opening is fire too, and I love that song. But I hate where it came from. So it's kind of like I listened to it by myself, away from nerds. I don't want anyone to know, but I'm admitting it to you, the world, and what mealy viewers we will have, because no one's gonna find this years later. No one's gonna listen to this.
Watch this video be the one that's a breakthrough.
This is the one.
But anyways,
I would have loved to have said that Attack on Titan tanked, but like everyone still likes Attack on Titan. Attack on Titan's writing gets really bad. I don't like it.
I feel people like it because they kind of already committed to it.
he wasn't lying when he said he had to leave in 5 minutes.
Right?
What the hell just happened?
I feel, but I feel Attack on Titan fans just have to, like, they push this anime so hard.
He's
They
back.
just have to stay committed to
I
it.
mean, it's not bad, but it did lose some of its steam in my opinion. But it's still not bad. But like I said, I'm going last. So Juicy J, how about you?
You kind of went first.
How did I go first? I haven't even said my anime yet.
Was Tokyo Go?
Nah,
No,
he
so
took
cool,
it.
cool.
I had a
We're done with
backup.
that. Isaac doesn't get to talk anymore.
Whatever.
Get in the comments right now. Tuan, does he get to talk anymore? Tuan, we need you. Like, we need that. But for me, and so Netflix animes. Netflix in general, when they bring stuff out, it's a little worrisome, right? And but they on one hand they've had really bad things, really not so great anime adaptations and the like the Bleach and the Death Note and stuff. But when it came to their animations, they've been pretty good. From Records of Ragnarok to Castlevania, they've been doing really well. But the one that kind of kicked it all off when it came to their Netflix original series was Seven Deadly Sins, an awesome story about a plucky group of knights that are kind of wanted by everybody in the kingdom. Apparently, they're super bad and stuff, but a good mix of comedy, good mix of action, a good mix of storytelling.
And good a
The
mix
art
of
style
fan
is
service.
phenomenal. Yeah, good mix of fan service. The art style absolutely phenomenal. Jacob can attest to that. And but it's
Freaking
those
hate the art style. Oh my gosh, bro.
yeah, he and his wife actually do hate that art style. But so like you watch the first season and it's pretty dope. Everything's coming to a head. It's like, what is going on? What's going to happen next? You're really excited, right? And then there's like you waited like 2 years for a season 2. They gave you 4 episodes. Like, oh, teasing a season 2. So I can't necessarily say it's season 2 where it falls out, but the technical full season 2, which would be season 3, they just dropped the ball hard. At the very beginning, they introduced power levels. They had to shonen it. Like, hey, by the way, power levels can tell you who's going to win and who's going to not. And then the anime just came out to be everyone waiting around Hawk, the freaking pig with these earrings that let them see power levels, or Merlin, as they're just like, oh, freaking
He's over
Esterosa's power level.
9,000.
Yeah, Esterosa's power level is 48,000. That's insane. And then Estro's like, yeah, 48,000, I can win. And then Nelson goes back like, but Escanor's is climbing still 50,000, 55, and just the 2,000 difference lets him palm this man into a lake. It's like, it doesn't make any sense. Introduction of power levels, a very convoluted storyline. It was no longer what it came out to be. And I just feel like it derailed itself season 3, and even still, came out to be one of the most insane stories at the end. It fell. Like no one was even watching for the season 4 and 5, in my opinion. At this point, you were only finishing it because you kind of felt obligated, Like you put so much into the house, you might as well put the roof on top, right? Like, so, but that's mine. I can rant on that all day.
How you doing, Zombie? Hope all is well with you. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, as someone that used to watch it, it does hurt that it went down. Granted, I haven't watched it. I watched the 2 seasons and then I forgot about it. So I don't know what that says about the anime.
Like the first season was so unique, and what it
Yeah.
was doing. It was hard to follow it up, but then when it was going this whole the demon race and power levels and all this other crap and the training montage, and it's just, and then how they did Deanne and stuff like that, and I just, what's going on here, guys? What are we? It's one of those. What are we even doing? Why are we
Yeah.
here just to suffer?
All
But
right. All right, Jacob. What's yours?
Okay, so mine came out in 2005, and it's one that I have griped about and brought up on this channel of many times in the past during our early recordings, and that is Tsubasa.
I don't even know what that
ma-
is.
It's made.
it's an anime.
It's an anime, believe it or not, and a manga. It was made by Clamp, the people who made Card Captures and Chobits.
Mhm.
The reason I loved it at first was it had an interesting take. Pretty much, Princess gets her memories wiped and has to go with some knight or like soldier or something to go retrieve her memories, to, which will also save the universe. Uh, and they go through different universes. And the thing I really loved about it, it was like this was like one of the first like multiverses in anime. I don't know. I honestly don't know if there's been many crossovers, but you have an episode where they're in the world of card captures. You have an episode where they're in the world of chobits, and like every Clamp series, like XXX Holic, there's an episode where they're with them, and I loved that they were going into these different worlds of these different animes that they wrote, and honestly, it was good up until the last episode where it's literally you're fighting the main boss, you defeat the main boss, and all these feathers that are supposed to have her memory, she just picks one. Now our journey can start. I'm like, it's been like 52 episodes. What do you mean now? I mean, you got all your memories right here. How are you just gonna pick one feather?
At least like hold your shirt out and catch a few of them.
Right? Like,
Have you
what
never
they do
done
with
the
the
money machine? Just like,
yeah. No, just one. I'm just like, and then that's the anime. There's no more. And then it gets dropped. I'm like, well, that's kind of a
You know,
that's
it's
kind of
worse
a
than the
bliss.
Sopranos ending.
to be honest, I'm kind of surprised you picked that because I can't remember if it was you or my buddy. I think it may have been Juicy. That Darker Than Black season 2 wasn't that good.
Yeah,
I
And
haven't
Dragon Ball Season 2 was pretty terrible.
I haven't watched it. I bought it and
okay,
I haven't watched it.
out of fear that you
I,
may not
I,
like it because you love that anime.
yes. It's mostly out of fear that I don't know how bad it is. Like I hear it's bad, but I don't know how bad.
It's not. It is entertaining to a certain degree, but it's just like don't come into it with expectations from season one. Don't come into it with any expectations to what you experience in season one.
All right.
That like just treat it as its own anime.
All right, this is completely off topic, but Zombie says he's playing Resident Evil 1 remake and doesn't know what to do, which I kind of know what that feels like, playing a game that's tank
That
controls.
game could be a little like all over the place with like where to go and what to do next. It's very unclear. Very traditional PlayStation 1.
Look up a guide.
But no, don't look up a guide. Beat it because it makes you a man.
Okay, there you
Amen.
go. Amen.
Amen.
All right, so anyways, now I guess it's my turn now, right? I guess it's my turn.
Is it Soul Eater? It's Soul Eater, guys.
I wish it had a season 2.
Soul Eater did have a season 2.
Oh, does it? I thought it was kind of simultaneous.
it's
I mean, it's
season
not
one,
all
season
one
two.
souls. Yeah.
Oh, never mind. I guess you're right. But it was only one
I
episode.
wish they
Season
would
2 was
brotherhood
fine.
it. I wish
Yeah,
they would
season
brotherhood
2
it.
was good. It was just that last episode, but no. So you ever heard of this anime called Assassination Classroom?
Terrible. Overrated. It's not terrible. It's good, but it's overrated.
Well, that's not it either because it actually had a good season 2. No, Brent, we can't hear you, brother. We see your mouth moving. We see your heart. We can't hear you.
I saw years of gamer. Yeah, we lost your audio. But I just saw like years of like anime rage and gamer rage like well up in this man. I was like, guys, we are about to like. I was like, this man is
Yeah.
not going to go to his own podcast. He's about to
Okay.
parent a new one for
Yes,
15
okay, I'm
minutes.
back.
Yeah,
Okay.
you're right.
That was weird. I don't.
Yeah, I was looking at Brent's face just to see how he would react.
Your mic censored you because you were about to like
I was about to
say
lose
every curse word in 3 languages. Like
No. Okay, so here's the thing, right? Mine is still popular anime. It's still going pretty strong from what I hear, but that doesn't negate the fact that it's still terrible. And that
Google.
no, Sword Art Online.
Oh yeah, that's terrible. Yeah, no, you're good.
So
Oh, come on. I was just watching Sword Art Online
so
today.
here's the deal. Here's the deal. Okay, here's the deal. And I said this in past podcasts, but since Brent took my plan A, I got a plan B, so I'm just gonna fall back on it. And I'm gonna regurgitate what I said, but I can't say it enough. You had a good idea with the fact of you die in the game, you die in real life. It's cool, it puts you at the edge of your seat. You're like, holy crap, you could die at any moment. And there's moments where you see characters dying and you kind of feel bad, like, dang, like he's dead. And then they beat the game and then they're like, okay, that's done now. I'm like, okay, so you just got rid of the whole plot of the anime and now it's just a what do you call it, Jacob? A harem anime.
Yeah, it's a harem anime. A
Yeah,
lot of
it's
people
harem.
a lot
Yeah.
of people get mad that people refer to it as
Yeah.
a harem.
So like I remember Juicy saying like it was kind of weird how each episode was like level 1, level 2, then out of nowhere you're at level 30 and whatnot. And
No. Oh, on. It's episode 1, area 1. Episode 2,
Oh, yeah,
area 1. Episode 3, area 20 or 17, but he's been to 23. And it's just like, okay, well, so this man's just God. Got it. Like this
I
man
mean,
was like, oh, by the way, I've done everything before. Ka.
yeah, and then I tried watching season 2 just to see how it would go, and the whole thing of they have the little family, they have their own little virtual daughter, they play house.
If I'm going to be honest, that was weird to me.
It
That was
is a
just
little
kinda-
weird.
It
As someone who
was
actually like it's a guilty pleasure of mine, it is weird.
Okay.
it
yeah.
was
Well, so it's a little more. Just watching the anime and just reading the manga is one thing, but reading the actual light novel, it is after they pushed certain constraints to do more intimate things, and then Yui appears. It's like, oh crap! Did we do something wrong? Mom said
Yeah.
if we held hands, this would happen, and we found a way to digitally hold hands.
Yeah,
Like,
and
like
then
actually, in the light novel, it goes into a lot more detail to what they can do to push the bill of constraints within the game. And from that, Yui suddenly appears. It's like, Dad,
Yeah,
Like,
It's not making it any better.
I've never been a
no.
fan of anime. It's not for everyone.
Hey, it's all kosher because technically they're ageless whenever they're virtual.
Hey, props to
Mm.
the Mother Rosario arc. That's the best arc in the entire show.
Oh, that's the worst part. The hype of Sword Art Online, especially after Gun Gale, just kind of started teetering. But then Mother Rosario is fantastic. Alicization and War on Alicization, fantastic.
I don't even want to start.
Reading it was great. Anyways,
No,
huh?
like I'm sure it has some great moments, but I guess I'm just. I mean, I've said it multiple times. I like death. I like gore. I like when
Hey guys, I
things.
gotta go. I gotta set my stuff up. Casey's calling, so I'll
Later,
catch you guys
bro.
later. Having me as always.
Of course, man.
That's
Deuces.
you.
But yeah, no. So, anyways, it's one of those like. I liked it because of the concept that you die. And then once they got rid of that, I'm just like, okay, this is a flamboyant, uninteresting dot hack.
There's a whole thing, and I could go into detail as to why it was that quick at the beginning. And then if I'm online, which I personally like, 'cause I feel it's at least a little more fleshed out, was a little tedious. The thing that really frustrated me was like, now you've got to convince him to go back into these games. I don't know how you would convince me to go back into the games, and somehow they tempt him by money and status to go back into the games.
Well, he's
like,
an
well,
hey,
addiction.
he's
An
an
addiction.
I mean, they kind of lay it out right off the back, like he's an uber nerd. Like
yeah.
that is his life. So in actuality,
But
it
they
would make
literally
sense because he felt
they
the
Scooby
most.
Doo him. They Scooby Doo him. Hey, will you go into the underworld game for us? Nuh-uh, I'm married and I have friends. Will you do it for a Scooby snack? And he's like, like takes a bite of it, jumps right in. That boy is literally Scooby Doo. Like,
Oh yeah. But yeah, no. So that's mine, and I think we're done, man. A little short episode, which I'm kind of cool with. Uh, yeah. So if you like, if you're watching the VOD and you like what we say, or you don't like what we say, make sure you leave a comment, subscribe, ring the notification bell, that way you know when we post and go live, because we've been doing that recently. And be sure to check out Juicy's Bleach videos. We discussed, I think there's 3 videos. There's episode 1, one for 2 and 3, and 1 for episode 4. They are getting really good views. So make sure to check them out.
that doesn't mean they're good. It just means that people keep stumbling across them. I
Hey, we'll
dress
take
up
it.
One
real
of
nice.
bro, on one of them, you just need to just put just Rickroll people. Like
Mhm.
old time steak. Old time
Yeah,
steak.
make it like a short. Oh, that'd be great. But anyways, yeah. So this is going on audio, right? Like I said, I neglected you guys enough. So this is going on audio. So if you're listening to this on audio, be sure to hit us up at YouTube at Do Let's Chat. Also, our social media is on Instagram, Twitter, and I don't know if Jacob still does TikTok or not, but we have one of those.
I've
Do
been
Let's Chat.
slacking.
Yeah,
Do Let's Shaw. That's right.
Do Let's
Let's
Chat.
Shaw.
Do Let's Chat.
Like the Shaw. I'm gonna change
Yeah.
it to Do Let's Shaw.
Let's Shaw, yeah. That's it. But
DLC still works.
But yeah, so yeah, we still podcasts 9:30 Central Time, and yeah, be sure to check out our live streams. Me and Jacob are doing some co-op games right now. We're currently playing through Resident Evil 5, and I think he's gonna get into start streaming Fear.
Yep.
So that'll be
first
fun.
one.
The first one, and I think Juicy will stream later down in life when he wants to, I guess.
I mean, I'm playing Persona 5 if y'all want to watch me like go into that and figure out
Oh,
who my
dude,
waifu is.
no,
No.
God, we're good. That's
No.
yeah. When's your next stream? Tomorrow at 9:30, Jacob.
I was gonna say 10 or 10:30.
10:30.
10:30 too late.
10. What? I mean, I'm off. It's a Friday,
Yeah,
so
it's
I
a
can stay up
weekend. It's a
late.
weekend.
But I get tired. But okay, that's fine.
Nap.
All right,
buddy.
we'll do 10:15 ish.
No, you're not.
If you ring the bell, you'll get notified.
Yeah. Anyways, I'll post it on Twitter. Jacob will hopefully make a post on Instagram. Probably not, but still. Oh yeah, make sure to check out Whip, Work in Progress. We'll have his information down in the description below. He also does anime videos. So yeah. So real quick, for Zombie, they're just stopping by. Have you guys watched Futurama? Yes.
Yes.
What's better, Futurama or The Simpsons?
Futurama.
The Simpsons.
Futurama's
King of the Hill.
a little different.
By the way, the Planet. Oh, he likes our streams. How do I feel about
appreciate
Resident
you.
Evil 6? You'll know how I feel about Resident Evil 6 once me and Jacob play that, because that's another co-op game we're gonna dabble into. So you'll get to see all that.
Or if you look at our rankings of the Resident Evils, you'll
Oh yeah, that too.
hear our thoughts.
What's the worst Resident Evil? 0, not 6. But all right, guys. So Zombie, thanks for stopping by, bro. Catch you tomorrow if you stop by. And yeah, have a good night.